In a small, candle-lit shop hidden deep in the city's oldest alley, there lived a peculiar clockmaker named Theo. His shop was unlike any other, filled with clocks of every shape and size, their hands ticking in a strange, melodic rhythm. But Theo's clocks weren't ordinary. They didn't just tell time, they rewound it. Only those who truly needed his gift found their way to his door, and when they did, they left forever changed. One cold evening, a young woman named Mira stepped into the shop, clutching a faded photograph of her late brother. Her eyes were red-rimmed, her hands trembling as she placed the photo on Theo's cluttered workbench. "Can you bring back a moment?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Theo studied her, his sharp eyes softening as he recognized the pain in her gaze. "I can," he said quietly, "but it won't last. Moments like these are fragile. They slip away as easily as they come." "I don't care," Mira replied, her voice steadier now. "I just need to see him again, even for a moment." Theo nodded solemnly and set to work. He selected a brass pocket watch from a shelf and began his delicate craft. Each gear, each spring, each intricate carving he placed with precision, infusing the timepiece with fragments of his own memories of loss and longing. He worked through the night as Mira sat silently by the fire, her hands clasped tightly together, hope and fear warring in her heart. When the watch was finally finished, Theo handed it to Mira. Its face gleamed in the dim light, and its hands seemed to shimmer as though alive. "Turn the hands backward," he instructed, "and the moment you seek will come to you. But remember, time always moves forward. You must let go when it ends." Mira nodded, cradling the watch as though it were the most precious thing in the world. With trembling fingers, she turned the hands backward, and the room dissolved into a warm, golden light. She found herself standing in a summer meadow, the scent of wildflowers filling the air. Ahead of her stood her brother, his smile as bright and carefree as she remembered. "Mira!" he called, running toward her. Her heart broke and healed all at once as they embraced. They laughed, they cried, and they spoke of things left unsaid. She told him how much she missed him, how she had carried his memory every day, and he told her he had always been with her, in every step she took. But as the watch began to tick forward, the meadow started to fade. The light dimmed, and her brother's figure began to blur. "Goodbye," he said softly, his voice like a whisper on the wind. When Mira returned to the shop, her cheeks were wet with tears, but her heart felt lighter. She placed the watch back on Theo's bench and whispered, "Thank you." Theo nodded, watching as she disappeared into the snowy night. Alone again, he returned to his work, the faintest of smiles on his lips. He knew his gift brought both joy and the bittersweet pain of goodbye, but it was a gift he would keep giving to those who needed it most.